Hey ladies, it's Barbara, your one and only menopause drama mama. Today I want to ask you, are you still drinking soda? Whether it's diet soda, regular soda, any kind of soda, or consuming like packaged foods that have lots of sugar in them, whether it's cookies or anything. If you look on the back of the ingredients on a lot of foods, they have sugar in them. I want to tell you just how devastating sugar is on your body after you hit menopause, because the loss of estrogen in your body, which affects literally every organ, every single cell in your body, and that estrogen was keeping you really healthy. But now with the loss of estrogen, that sugar, you know, relates to the weight gain, especially around your stomach area. And I'm sure many of you complain about how to get rid of that belly fat. Well, with the lower estrogen in the body, it tends to store fat around that midsection. And sugar, especially any kind of refined sugar, spikes our insulin, and it promotes fat storage in your stomach area, which raises the risk for metabolic syndrome and cardiovascular disease. And that is heart attacks, ladies. The second thing that is extremely, extremely bad with sugar after menopause, especially, is the insulin resistance, and it can create type 2 diabetes in your system, because in postmenopausal women, we're already at a higher risk for insulin resistance because of that loss of estrogen. And excess sugar accelerates this, leading to diabetes. And it increases your risk for heart disease, stroke, kidney damage, and nerve damage. And I know for a fact how sugar can affect our nerves in the body, because I had been telling my husband for years that he used to drink what was it, Mountain Dew, and probably 7, 8 of them a day. And it literally attacked his nerves. So he has a lot of problems with the nerves in his legs and his feet. So that is huge, ladies. You have to try and be more aware of how much sugar you're drinking. And if you can, if you're drinking a lot of soda during the day, please stop. That is like a number one thing that you must try and do, is stop drinking soda. And I'm talking diet also, because diet has come out with some big studies on how horrific the side effects can be on your body also. Number three, though, is your heart and vascular health. The loss of estrogen removes its protective effect on your blood vessels. And the sugar raises your triglycerides, the LDL cholesterol, which is really bad. It raises your blood pressure, and it damages the arteries in your body, which leads to significantly increasing a heart attack and your stroke risk. Number four, bone loss and osteoporosis. And we don't need any more help losing our bones, because the loss of estrogen did that just on its own. And if you're consuming any kind of high sugars in your diet, it increases the inflammation and the acidity in your body, which leads to basically it leaches onto the calcium in your bones, and so then it takes away from the bone growth. And it also worsens the natural postmenopausal decline in bone density, raising the risk of fractures. And if you live anywhere like I do, which is in the Midwest in Wisconsin, during the winter, after it snows or we get an ice storm, you could fall. And it would be very easy then to break a bone or fracture a bone. And you don't want to do that the older you get, because it's going to take so much longer for your body to heal. The fifth thing that too much sugar in your body does is it helps, or it assists in the cognitive decline and dementia, because sugar fuels the chronic inflammation and oxidative stress in your brain, and it worsens your memory, your concentration, and it's linked to higher Alzheimer's for women, and also type 3 diabetes. Number 6, it increases your cancer risk the older you get. Breast and endometrial cancers are more common after menopause, and sugar feeds that insulin IGF-1, which is your insulin-like growth factor in your body, and that sugar is going to fuel any tumor growth. So you know, right there, you want to stop if you are drinking excess amount of soda during your day. Number 7, it ages our skin. And boy, after menopause, and I'm saying probably within the first 5 years of from when I hit perimenopause, when I hit 50, I still looked really, really good. I looked very young, probably still like 30 years old. But when I hit 50 years old, between 50 and 55, that 5-year period, my collagen loss was huge, 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 huge. And that wasn't because of me having sugar. It was just because of the loss of estrogen. And that's when I formed all the sagging in my skin, the jowls, the wrinkles, and that was just because of loss of estrogen. Now, put on top of it drinking sugar into your system without that estrogen, that sugar binds to collagen and elastin in your body, and it makes your skin stiff and wrinkled. And after menopause, when the skin is already, thinner than it normally was on the outside, and that sugar intake accelerates that sagging and the wrinkles on top of the loss of your estrogen. Number 8 is sugar weakens your gut and your microbiome, because it disrupts your gut bacteria, and it encourages yeast overgrowth and harmful microbes. And I'm pretty sure that would lead to having urinary tract infections, also the overgrowth of yeast in your system. So, but with your gut, for sure that it will worsen any bloating, any digestive issues. It'll reduce your nutrient absorption problems that you already probably have just from the loss of estrogen. And number 9, the last one, is excess sugar will increase your mood swings and your mental health, because sugar highs and crashes can worsen anxiety, irritability, depression, and in postmenopausal women, we are more vulnerable already to having mood disorders. And with the hormonal shifts of the drop of estrogen and progesterone in our bodies, we can slip into depression quite easily. So anyway, ladies, we have to be more conscious about what we want for our bodies after menopause, and sugar is definitely not one of them. And I encourage you with every breath in my body to please stop drinking any type of soda, because diet isn't good for you, nor is regular soda good for you. And if you can, pay more attention to what you buy in the stores, turn it over and look and see how many grams of sugar they're adding to your food. So if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and tell me you liked it. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I have so much more information to share with you on your menopausal journey. I hope you have a great day, ladies, wherever you are in this world, and I pray that I get to see you in my next video. Take care for now, and I love you, and I am sending big hugs your way. Bye-bye, ladies. Have a great day.